What's going on, boys? NealGuides here. Welcome back to another video. No new formation video today because I'm still testing it out, but I've got my tactics set up for this weekend league. Just played placement matches and basically went undefeated, so it should be a good setup. Just in case you're wondering, the majority of the time I was using 4-4-2 to be aggressive, but I'll explain to you what's changed from last week. So this video won't be too long because just go check out last week's video because they go over this anyway. This will be kind of like a quick recap, should I say. So the 4-4-2 is the formation I've been using most of the game. I've been using it because it's actually quite fun to be quick and fast. If you are going to use it for the majority of the game, just drop the balance, drop it to balance, the defensive style, drop the depth to 60, and you pretty much got a good setup going. In fact, I've been using the 4-4-2 a lot because I've not had that much time to play the weekend league because I've been very, very busy. But of course, making the videos and everything, so I haven't had that much time. So what I've been doing is going 4-4-2 and pressing very, very highly. So a bit of unconventional method. You can see my stream back on twitch.tv. Don't forget I do stream on twitch.tv/NealGuides as well. But yeah, 4-4-2. These are the instructions, so I'll pause it. I'm using this for basically the majority of the game. If I am just winning or losing, I'm just staying on it. If I'm winning and I'm struggling, then I go back to the 4-2-3-1. But nothing really changed here. Nothing of notable mention. But if you are going to use the entire game, and even if you find fast build up too aggressive, use long ball. Now this way you can use a 4-4-2 the entire game, and that way you don't have to use it just in case you're losing. So that's actually a good option. Then we're going to go to the 4-1-2. Now admittedly I don't use this formation that much, maybe 5-10%. I still go to the 3-5-2 over the 4-1-2-1-2. I mean, remember, as I said to you, it's only someone with a 3-5-2, it has, 3 center backs. So if someone has three strikers on stay forward, I switch this formation. No one is really that smart enough to do it, if that makes sense. You might find the odd player who does it here and there. But in terms of the instructions, everything has stayed the same. And honestly, because I don't use this for... I think long term, for me, for my playstyle, I will change this formation. Maybe even a 5-3-2 or 4-1-2-1-2 second variation wide. The 4-1-2-1-2 wide variation might be an option, something that I was thinking of. But everything is the same over here. Nothing very much has changed. And don't forget the fullbacks, of course, they overlap. How do they do the fullbacks overlap? Any of you guys remember? They of course have that feature where, don't forget, you can either activate the D-pad tactics and you can have the fullbacks attacking fullbacks and they make runs going forward. Quickly annotate it for you actually, just so I can give you a bit of a visual representation. So as I mentioned to you, these guys make the back three. Because don't forget, Onyeka is on drop between defenders. Obviously this is when you're attacking. He makes a run going forward, and that way you're attacking the kind of a 3-4-1-2 kind of system. But again, admittedly, I don't use this that much. In fact, in this slot, I normally, if you're going to copy this tactic setup, if you have an odd formation that you actually don't mind, let's say you like using, I don't know, 4-5-1. If you like the 4-5-1, do put it in this slot. So you still have an ultra attacking formation. Of course, you can always activate team press if you want to. And then with the 4-1-2-1-2. The 3-5-2 has not changed at all. I was testing out balanced. We're delayed. Problem is, with this patch, I don't know if you guys noticing, but this delay is shambles. I'm making the pass, they're not making the passes. So I've just put this on. I put this back on forward runs. I've tried balance. I'm trying direct passing. It's a bit iffy. It's more to do with delay because the touches are so heavy, so lethargic. It's making me feel like that my formation is not working, but realistically, the players are just not making a pass. But I'm still using the 3-5-2 majority of the time because it's a very, very attacking formation. As you can see, these are the instructions. Now people ask me about the striker comeback on defense. Number one is, why does apparently the cams go to the wide areas? Now, you have to have both the left mid and right mid on comeback and defense. That way you make it a back five. If you have only one of these players, yes, you'll make a back four, but sometimes the CDM goes to right mid. That's why some of you guys are experiencing that issue. The second issue people are saying is, when you put a striker and comeback and defense last year, the Son will go there, Onyeka will go in the middle, and Llorente will go right center mid. I don't know. I think this is maybe to do with work rates. I'm not too sure. I really don't know. But Onyeka and Son are complete the exact same work rates. But Son sometimes goes in the middle over there, and you end up defending basically in a 5-3 with Son there, and then the 1-1. So I know that is pretty much an issue. If that is an issue for you, what you can do is you can just put all three of them on stay forward. Now you can put Mane on comeback and defense to help the midfield, but it won't give you that much, and that's why I say it's better to bring Son back. So my best advice is leave them all on, stay forward, but it becomes a very attacking formation. Of course, you defend in the back line of 5, but you only have 2 centre mid. So that's how you can fix that issue. But obviously, do bear in mind you're going to lose that attacking threat if you have the cam on comeback and defense. Left mid, right mid, comeback and defense, get inside the box, get in behind, conservative interceptions. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Nothing has really changed there. CDM on balance. If you find this is too offensive, just put both of them on stay back while attacking like this. And the free roam, I'll be honest, has not been doing me any favors. So that's going to be changed, I think, at the end of this weekend. I'm going to give it one more weekend league and see how that goes. The back line, of course, is the same. Nothing has changed there. Now we're going to go to the 4-2-3-1. Now, 2 things I want to say. I've gone and I put everyone on comeback and defense. Now, just hear me out first. Why? Before I had, for example, this guy on balanced, had these 2 on stay forward, and these guys on balance as well. Now, in the beginning, it was working, but what I've been finding is I rarely play the 4-2-2-1. Now, it's the most meta formation in the game. I'm not denying that. It's the best formation in the game. But the problem is, it's just too boring for me. I cannot sit there and just let my opponent have the ball. I'm not the kind of guy that plays defensive or parks the bus. I want to be pressing myself all the time. And I don't want these guys to be on comeback and defense. So what I've decided is that I'm just going to make this a purely defensive formation. So my 4-2-3-1 tactics last week, if you're using the 4-2-3-1 the entire game, what I would suggest is have, for example, a defensive 4-2-3-1, so the one I'm going to show you now, an attacking 4-2-3-1. So we're going to have, so let's just say we call this 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1, 4, can't even, and then this is a 3-5-2, and this is 4-4-2. It's just the way that I will line up, yeah. A defensive 4-2-3-1, the attacking 4-2-3-1 from last week, a 3-5-2, and then the 4-4-2. Because I'll be honest, this my playstyle. Again, this is my tactics up there, okay? So the reason why I'm saying this to you, because I don't want people to copy these tactics and be like, oh my god, Neil, what have you done? You messed up the 4-2-3-1. So that's why I made changes. And with that, so the instructions, and we put everyone on comeback and defense. So if let's say I'm winning for like 2-0, I just go back to this formation. I'm probably going to go to the 4-3-3 third variation with 2C. That's the best formation for closing out a win. I might release that video actually tomorrow. I'm the best defensive formation in the game. Maybe I can shift it along in that series, because I don't think I'll finish the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation wide in time. But I put the striker on balance and both CDMs on cut passing lanes, step out while taking cover center. So of course we have no CDM during the attack anymore. The left back and right backs on stay back, conservative and overlap. And that is, of course, that. So just in case you missed anything, these are the tactics. If you are going to play it, just put it on balanced. You're pretty much good to go. And what I'm going to do is just quickly sift through the instructions. If any of you did miss it, feel free to just literally whenever I hover over something, just feel free to pause it. Don't forget, if you're on PC, you can use the full stop, and you can use the comma key to basically go back and forward a frame. So you can basically pause it at the exact spot. I'm just trying to save you time here, to be honest. You don't have to sit here. I'm not going to ramble on for like 10 minutes because it's already become too long. In case you're wondering about my team, that is my team. That's the team that I'm playing. You're wondering why on earth is Robbo not here? Because I want Mane to get 7 chemistry. So that's why I put Robbo there, so Mane gets 7 chemistry. And no, I'm not going to be playing Gomez. Wan-Bissaka and Walker are still the best centre-backs in the game. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Apologies for the short one this week. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and of course, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.